Hey all, Fizzban here, and welcome to Fall of Anterfold Outland. The good news is that I managed to complete the chapter. The bad news is I kinda messed up the recording, so now I have to do it again. Dang it. Well, maybe this time it'll be a bit faster, because I drew my map to completion, and I should know where to go. If I can remember... Well, I don't need to remember, that's why I drew the map, but you know. I'm not gonna explain too much about this first part, because you saw most of that already in the previous episode. Oh, please don't die. Thank you. It's very close though. I need some medicine. Fortunately, there's medicine just around the corner. There we go. We have a big orange one coming up. There we go. I mean, they are really stingy with ammo. I think I had one shotgun ammo left, and that was it. For when I finished the chapter. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what comes next. We go and grab the key down here. Well, we also grab the ammo, obviously. And the key, there is the key. Back out, then we go all the way back. So we can grab the other key. And when I say I messed up the recording earlier, I meant that the recording was set to record the feed from my camera, which was unplugged, so it was just a black screen with me talking. Because for some reason I didn't pay attention to the OBS program that just showed a black monitor, because duh. But yeah. That's how it is. Now we have that key. We can go back here. Then we can go and kill the monster in this hallway. Coming up soon. There we go. Hello. And it's down. And we can go past it to the room and get the medicine. There we go. And then we go over here, then go to the right, pick up some shotgun ammo. Thank you. Then we ignore the doors on the left, because those both kind of suck. And then there's a big orange monster coming up soon. There you go. I didn't even take damage from that one, that's good. That means that we can actually leave the medicine at the beginning and just... Oh no, wait, there's a monster coming up. But since I'm at full HP, maybe I can use the weak pistol on that one. I try to only use the weak pistol when I'm at a lot of HP and I know that there's medicine coming up, because if I use a weak pistol I am going to take damage. And And we go here and we shoot this guy. There we go. I have a hard time telling if the blue ones take 4 or 5 shots. I don't know. That one only took 4, I think, because I had 11 and now I have 7. But I'm also kind of sort of sure that sometimes they take 5. Or maybe I just missed one. I don't know. Alright, so now we're at the room with the double doors. What I found out, there's 3 double doors even. What I found out the last time was that to the left there is a monster. Past that monster is some ammo for the weak pistol and a medicine. And there is also a big monster, and past the big monster is some ammo for the medium pistol. But since the big monster takes 2 shotgun ammo to take down, I say that the entire wing on the left is not really worth it. So I intend to skip that entirely and just go for the... That's a locked door, isn't it? Yeah. And I'll go for the right wing, which is this way. Let's see, there should be a monster in here. And I have good health and some ammo for the weak pistol, so we'll try to take it out with the weak pistol here. Hello. Alright, let me just look at the map. Now I do know where there is some free medicine, but I'm going to go and grab that real quick. Should be around here. There we go. To switch to the medium pistol and go back. Now we passed the door on the right here, this one, that we just ran past in order to get the medicine. But that's really all there is this way. That's just the room with the free medicine on the... If you go past or straight forward and then left, then you get to that room. But going into this room, you will find that there is a monster and 3 more doors. Oh no, I messed up. Alright, fortunately, there is another medicine to the right here. Now, I used the bench here as an indicator for where I am in this room, and I know that if I just entered the room from the hallway, the bench will be on the right, because this is a very confusing room, I found. At least to try and draw. And the first room from the right of the one you entered, it contains some medicine that we just used. And my fight with the monster there did not go as planned because I was expecting me to have the medium pistol out, but I did not have that. I think I may have gone into the wrong door. This was the second one when we went right. And I marked that as a door that was not interesting because there's nothing in there. The next one should be the third and last one that should contain a key. There we go. And then we can just sort of go out. And back into the room with the 3 double doors, which is this way. And let me just look at the map to make sure I have it right. I think I have it right. There we go. Because now we can go to the right one. I know I just turned left and said the right one, but I'm thinking of it from the perspective of I just entered this area and looking ahead with the 3 double doors ahead of me and this door on the right. So I'm sorry if that's confusing, it's just my weird logic, I guess. Now I know there is a blue monster coming up in the hallway. And a door on the right here with some shotgun ammo. Now I have 3 shots for the shotgun. That is just enough to get me past this, because there is 1 blue monster I need to kill and 1 orange monster. So we are really just scraping by. Right, that's 1. There's nothing in that door. And in this door, there is the orange monster and the key. Alright. And that should unlock the door in the big room. Right, as we faced this door, we could also have gone to the right, but there is really just a big square-ish area with nothing in it, so there's no need to really go there. Now we just backtrack, get to the room with 3 double doors, where we could not enter the middle one before, but now that we've got the last key, we should be able to enter that door and finish the chapter. Which means we should be able to go... was it this one? I think it was. There we go, and we completed the chapter. Now, apologies for not giving you the well, first run through of the chapter, the entire chapter. But as I said, I messed up the recording on that one, so second best thing I could do was to run through it again. But the second time around, I did have my map to support me, which helps a ton. Because you cannot afford to get into a fight that is not necessary. You have just enough ammo to scrape by. In this one, I had 2 shots for the weak pistol left, which is not enough to kill anything. In the one where I completed it for the very first time, I had 1 shot for the shotgun left, which is enough to kill a blue monster, but yeah, that would have been it, really. So I guess that is chapter 1 completed, and we crash. And for the next one, we go for chapter 2. So thank you for watching, and Fizzban out.